What's going on, folks? Welcome back. I am back playing Final Fantasy XI. I took a break. Not sure why. I just kind of wasn't feeling it, but now I'm back. So, I decided to try out retail now that the Voracious Resurgence quest line is completed. On my main character, I only got to quest 2.5, mission 2.5, which was the Doll Whisperer. It's the one where you get the perfect lucky egg at the end, and I haven't touched it since then on my main character, but I wanted to go through with you and go through all the storyline and see what it is. I don't remember going through that at all, so this will be pretty much new to me, although I might be reminded about it as I go. Anyway, so I'm going to take this mule here, which is Andy Plays Games on the Ashura server. This mule here has not started the mission, so I'm going to go up to that point of my main character, which is kind of before I started this this YouTube channel. So it's not named this, it's named something else, but you'll see, whatever. And once I get to mission 2.5, once I finish that one, I will go over to my main character and then finish the whole storyline there. The reason I'm not going to complete it all the way on this character is because you need to have Treasures of Ottergan finished, and I have not done that on this character. I have done Chains of Promethea, but I have not done the Ottergan missions on this character. So, once I get to mission 3.1, I will go to the main character and finish the story there. So, which basically works out because eventually there's going to be the new sortie fight system. I don't really know what it's about, so I might as well do that on my main character where I have much better gear and stuff like that. I have decent gear on Andy Plays Games here. It's okay gear. It's kind of like leftover gear that I've sent to myself just to have something to work with. And yeah, so I will work on these missions up to I say 2.6, but it's actually 3.1, up to 3.1 on this character. Switch over to that one, and then finish everything on that one. And possibly start the Prime Weapons too, and see what that's about. And probably not finish it. It sounds like it might be a lot of work, but I don't know. It depends on how sortie is. I have no idea what it's about. I'll try it, and we'll go from there. So, let's just go to Wiki here and see where I need to start. It's basically new for me. I don't really remember it. In order to begin Voracious Resurgence, you need to have completed Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, which I did. I know that because I have the... I should have the Scintillating Rhapsody on this character. Let me double check. Scintillating Rhapsody. Yeah, I believe that means you have finished it. Also, you must have learned the Yoroha 2 Trust, which I, in fact, have. Got it, right there. You can visit the Mystic Retriever and Ryzenjima Sanctorium to re-get the cipher. Okay. So, speak to Gumba and Bastok Mines. Let's go. Gumba. I'm not going to read this to you. Nobody wants that. But you can read for yourself here as I go slowly here. I knew an adventurer such as yourself would understand. Here's what happened. Cornelia thinks the Galka and Hume should engage in some type of formal education. Okay, I'm missing some of it. That's because of my eternity. But I guess you could pause it and read it if you'd like. Assume. I should stop and read it too, or else I'm not going to get anything out of this. So I guess I'll turn off my eternity for this quest line here, so I can read it at my own pace here. Maybe turn off shouts too, honestly. Yeah, because I've already missed a bunch, so I will go back and look at it. Gumba's talking to Cornelia. That's the basic part of it here. Alright, so, config. Chat filters. No shouts. Oops. No yells. Unload eternity. Plugin was not loaded. Was I not using eternity? What is the windower version of eternity? Is there one? Yeah, eternity. Did I not spell it right? Lua unload eternity. There we go. Got it. Alright, so let's go back here. Okay. Leave it to Cornelia to bring up the tiniest little matter to those stuffy higher-ups. Hume, Galka, we've all got different perspectives on things. She, of all people, should know that. See, I knew an adventurer such as yourself would understand. Here's what happened. Cornelia thinks that Galka and Hume should engage in the same type of formal education. She believes the best way to build bridges between our respective groups is to treat everyone equally from childhood. Okay. It's a lofty goal, I'll admit, but though Galka have never been the type to go to schools as Humes do, we can still do all the things everyone else can, the 3 R's, if you will. When our long journey of rebirth ends, we learn everything we need to know from our elders. And perhaps the biggest part of that learning is what it means to be a Galka. Somebody comes in. Goomba, I don't mean to say that there aren't things that you... Sorry. Goomba, I don't mean to say that there aren't things that young Galka can best learn from on their own. Cornelia, I assume you were listening in. Just from the end. Off from Humes as well. And schools are more... blah, 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 blah. Goomba's having terrible dreams lately. Lack of good sleep caught up with me. And besides, after everything that the adventurers have done for our fair city, I wouldn't want to involve one in some petty squabbles. And surely you don't come here to trade barbs either. Of course not. In fact, I came with a request of sorts. One of the workers in the Zaroon mines came up to me with the strangest sighting, a Galkan child wandering aimlessly about the place. I can't help but think the poor thing might have been reborn and just doesn't know where to go. Of all things, the Zaroon mines. We got to go get some help from the adults. So, go investigate the Zaroon mines. See if I can find a Galka wandering around. That's the basic gist. I will do that. Cornelia? Ah, look who it is. You must be concerned about the Galka child, too. Of course. I should have known Goomba would worry about me. Between him and the foreman, everyone I talked to today is concerned for my well-being. They don't even let me further into the mines. It doesn't make any sense. If they're that insistent on looking after me, why wouldn't they be twice as interested as the young one wandering around unaccompanied? When I pointed that out, Rasmus said, "Oh right, we did see him deeper in." I know. They might not let him proceed, but surely they'd have no such qualms about you. Maybe some other foremen would know more. Could you ask them about the Galkan child and go looking for him? I'll meet up with Goomba. Best of luck. Okay. Okay. So, maybe speak with Rasmus and Makarim. some additional dialogue. Where are Rasmus and Makarim? Makarim is the guy all the way to the south, I believe, for the very first Bastok mission. Erasmus, though. Rasmus is right up there, okay. Rasmus. Cornelia said something about looking for a Gulkan child. That's all and good. That's all well and good, but she shouldn't be sticking her nose into everyone's business. Okay, anything else? I wish I could change jobs as easily as you adventurers. Being crammed in this place with all the Gulka makes my skin crawl. Hey, that's rude. Rasmus, what's wrong with you? Okay, here he is, just like I said. Makarim. Here, she is, sorry. Hi there, adventurer. What can I do for you? You want to know if you saw a Gulkan child? You want to know if we saw a Gulkan child? Then my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. I saw him squatting down on the ground a little bit northeast of here. Do you know where he is? You should tell him that this place is no place for children. Okay. You know what? Next time I'm at a Malk house, I'm switching to Ranger or Thief. I have both leveled on this character. Just for the movement speed, you know? I actually just got done leveling Ranger on this character just for S's and G's. Okay. Here we are at some disturbed dirt. Someone appears to have fallen down here. Yep, it's a Gulkan child. Who are... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Gloom Phantom. Ooh, interesting sword he has there. Get away from him, Grah! Brah. You're with them, is it? It's a very interesting sword he has. I wonder if that's one of the prime weapons. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, I need to click again to spawn. I'm pretty sure I could probably solo. I mean, without any assistance. Maybe, maybe not. I don't have any macros. Let's go old school. I don't even have to save it. Oh, 2-houring. What's up? Blood weapon. Blood weapon. No big deal at all. One more Howling Fist. Okay. I assume click again. After defeating the Gloom guy, Disturbed Dirt. I click again. Gloom Phantom. Wah wah wah. That didn't go as planned. Next time I'll bring my buddies so you don't get lucky twice. See us later, suckers. I guess he'll be back. Thank you. I don't know what was going to happen to me. Look, there he is. They arrived just in time. I always have to do the heavy lifting here. Thanks for everything, Mr. Adventurer. He's shivering. What happened? I guess this is the new theme song for this quest line. A goblin clad in black attacked him? I think you better report this incident to the authorities. From what you described, the goblin went out of his way to target this poor thing. I know you've been through a lot, but can you think of a reason why? No. It's okay. You were really brave. Why don't you come with us? We'll bring you to somewhere no one can hurt you. Ray Brim. My name is Ray Brim. Nice to meet you, Ray Brim. I'm Goomba. This game has been out for 20 plus years and Goomba is still a child. Cornelia, let us know if you ever need anything, okay? Oh, it's Cornelia saying, I'm Cornelia. Thanks for taking care of things, friend. Ray Brim and I guess the two of us owe you a debt of gratitude. How about a little gill, mister? Come visit me later and we'll give you a proper thanks. I don't know what that means. Okay, next mission is called the Brigid Cup. Goomba, what do you got? Thanks again, Mr. Adventurer. Without you, who knows what that goblin would have done with him. To Ray Brim. He's been through a lot, and he is resting here in the city. He was scuffed up a little bit, but we expected to make a swift, safe recovery. Still, don't you think it's a little out of character, even for a goblin to attack a child? What's that all about? Cornelia, were you able to learn anything? I'm afraid I've turned up nothing. I asked the Mithril Musketeers for help, and even though they gladly agreed to look into things, it might take a while before they find out anything concrete. I guess it can't be helped. But it's still pretty frustrating. The goblin might come after Ray Brim again, and we've got to be prepared. I agree, and came up with a plan. What if we were to disguise Ray Brim? Disguise him? Oh yeah, I remember now. It's the costume contest type thing. Yeah, you know, a little wig here, a little makeup here, and no one will be able to tell that it's him. And if there's anyone who's an expert in making disguises to avoid attention, it's me. Avoid attention? You? The guards have been seeing you through your tricks so many times that they started to keep running tally. That's true, she does get around a lot. Well, be that as it may. Failure is the first step to success, right? And I know just the fashionista to help us all. Of course, it's Brigid. How do you know a fashionista? Why, everyone knows Brigid, including me. And I think she owes me a favor. She owes me a favor too. I've given her all that underwear. You know how much she values her reputation, and if anyone can help us disguise Ray Brim, it's her. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? I would say I have a bad feeling, but there is one small hurdle to climb. She says that she's looking for new entrants in a show that's going to start soon and doesn't have much time to spare for us. That's where you come in, of course. And if you can help Brigid with her show, she'll absolutely help us with it. Assist us. Come on. Let's go. To Brigid. Darn it, she's off again. Leave it to her to assume we'll follow her and this plan to the letter. But I guess we don't have any choice now, do we? It's an odd request, but I think helping us protect an innocent child. Let's go find Brigid. Okay. You got the gist. Job points that I like to seeing and like some unique items that you can get. Brigid, hello there. Speak to Bridget at Bastock Mines, K9. It says twice, but if I haven't started the Bridget the Stylist quest, maybe I don't need to see her twice. Speak to her twice. And since maybe I haven't done any of those on this character. This was the character, if you have watched my videos for a while, this is the character that I used to go start a character from fresh, brand new, with no assistance from other characters on my account, from 1 to 99, and basically it was my Quest to Solo Kieran video series. You may or may not have seen it, but this is the character I started for that, right when I changed my YouTube channel to be called Annie Plays Games. Anyway, oh look. Another adventure in desperate need of my most something attention. Okay, blah blah blah. No, don't answer that. For I already know why you've come. Catwalk could use a model like yourself. What's this about? What kind of show? Who are you? What kind of show? I'm convinced all the movers and shakers of Bastock to assist me in holding the most amazing fashion show in the city. No, all of Vendil that has ever seen. The city is hoping that this initiative will help stimulate the local economy, bringing in people from far and wide to spend and spend. You see, fashion does not discriminate between creed or place of origin, and I firmly believe that there is an outfit for everyone. But I'm having trouble finding people to lend themselves to the cause. If I didn't know better, I'd think people were mistaking my honest critiques for cruel barbs hurled by an uncaring judge. She is pretty brutal. Yet fashion can, at times, be uncompromising. That's where you come in. Assist me and I'll promise that I'll come up with the perfect disguise for your friend Raybrim. After all, if I can't help you, then who can? Sure. Perfect, then let's get right down to business. The official name of the show is the first annual Bridget Cosplay Fiesta. The Fabcuf, whatever. I thought I would maybe spell something. Let me know if you want to hear more. But here's what I want you to do in the short term. Decide on someone after whom you want to model your costume. This is going to be the best fashion show ever. Okay. So speak to her twice. Yeah. I will basically do have to speak to her twice then. So, first, let me just do this quick. There we go. Take advantage of that while I can, since I'm with Aparuru. Alright, so the next part of the quest is deciding on who you want to model your outfit after. You are to attempt to dress like your selected NPC exactly, ignoring any weapons, focusing on head, body, hands, legs, feet. The list includes Zima, Naji, Black Mud, Mykia, or Naboo Latte. And Naboo Latte is a bronze harness, scale cuisses, and scale greaves. No head or hand coverings. That is the easiest and cheapest outfit to copy. All 3 pieces of this armor are available for 3,000 from the vendors at Brunhilde Armor and Bastock Markets E10. Also available from Sparks at very low cost. Okay. Do I actually have to dress up in it? Or do I just buy the gear? Because if I have to dress up in it, I can't be on Thief to wear scale stuff. But obviously that's the way to go, so that's easiest, and I'm not worried about any extra gil bonuses here. This costume show is going to be the talk of the town for months, and here's how it's going to work. If you listen to my explanation well and decide on someone spectacular to dress as, there's no way anything will go wrong. I've decided. Have you made up your mind? Remember, this is really important, so choose wisely. Naboo Latte. Are you sure that Naboo Latte is the right choice for you? Yep. Alright, I've made a mental note of your selection. Remember, the accuracy is key. So study up on Naboo Latte's attire and mimic it as best as you can. So yeah, I do have to equip it. Unless, of course, you're content with being called a 2-bit hack for the rest of your life, in which case you can dress like a mad scientist for all I care. Once you think you got the outfit as good as you're going to get it, head to the Steaming Sheep in Port Bastock. Okay. Here I am, Steaming Sheep, as Samurai with the gear on. Who am I talking to now? Once you've made your selection, head outside the Steaming Sheep, Port Bastock. Let's meet to Ruenda. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Steaming Sheep, home of the finest cuisine Bastock has to offer. Today we're pleased to be hosting the first annual Bridget Cosplay Fiesta. I'm ready. Apparently this is a long cutscene, even with eternity. I may or may not read all of it. What a performance. Your words absolutely fail. Yes, words absolutely fail me as to how perfect your outfit accentuates your curves. Well, a job well done, even though I would normally hope for something a little more family friendly. Ladies and gentlemen, they are really starting to heat up the event today. People are coming in from far and wide. Become our champion. Will be the next stage, next to the stage, wow us with a devastatingly accurate and altogether embarrassing representation of famous Bastockers. Hey, I don't think embarrassing is the best word to use here. Our next 3 contestants are ready to take the stage. Here they come. Give them a big round of applause. Feast your eyes on these wonderful reimaginings of real-life stars. Ogle them from head to toe and make every last nook and cranny of their delectable forms. Ogle, delectable. Okay, there's spiky-haired Hume. There's obviously Azima. There's a Zed lookalike missing some pants. Just taking you for the real thing. Let's cut to the judges now and see what they're frank. Judges, take it easy. Take it away. Here's Sid. Can't believe someone would actually choose Azima. Stuffiest woman in all of Bastock. When I see your stunning profile as wrinkled, gnarled old tree... I better read this one. When I see your stunning profile as wrinkled and gnarled as an old oak tree mere moments before it has been felled by a lumberjack. Wow. Sid's brutal. And I think back to my own mother. May she rest in peace. What are you blabbering about? Talking about me like some old hag. Irk. Well, if it isn't esteemed Azima herself, here to give us a frank assessment of our challenger. Okay. Suppose I can give you an honest opinion. Try learning some respect for your elders. Look at the fire in her eyes, obviously a reflection of the pile of hot garbage she sees before her. Hey, I did my best. Apparently Azima is the hardest one to get, because he's wearing a witch hat, Marduk's jibba, Marduk's dastanas, Marduk's shalwar, and sorcerer's sabots. which are probably all quite hard to get. Well, Witch Hat's probably was only from a Halloween event. Marduk's Jibba and Marduk's Dostanas and Marduk's Sholwar are their own hard to get because they are salvage gear, so it takes some effort to get those. Sorcerer's Sabbath seems to be Black Mage AF feat. That's not too hard. But obviously you have to be a Black Mage at 73 or 4-ish just to do that, and 75 for the Marduk's Jibba to wear those, so... yeah. Although it seems to be, like, as long as it is the same gear model, such as, for example, the Coven hat works for the Witch Hat, and Marduk's Jibba +1 would work for Marduk's Jibba, and the looks like the Reforged +1 Black Mage boots will work for Sorcerer's Sabbats, so it is very likely it's just the specific gear mod or gear dat file that was required, probably. Feast your eyes on the next model, a true sight to behold. Why, look at the aura of loserness emanating from him. Absolutely true to the original. Wow. Yeah, it's brutal. Nachi. Some unfortunate news. Nachi was scheduled to give a few words, but I'm afraid he can't be here today. Oh no, what a terrible turn of events. But our audience remains unfazed by the unexpected twist. It's some just like him is right up there on the stage. Ah, you mean to say that our contestant is close enough to the real Nachi? Or to put it another way, everything would have turned out the same with or without Nachi here. A bunch of blah blah blah, some funny stuff here and there. And then now comes Zeed, who may be the actual Zeed, which could be. Rakesh Kayak says, ha ha ha. Amazing costume, this is clearly the pinnacle of mankind's achievements. You don't know how difficult it was to get a hold of all this rare equipment. All that mithril sent me back an arm and a leg. Mithril. You do cut an impressive pose, to be sure, but there's something about you that isn't quite Zeed-like. It's perhaps the underwear? Here's the real Zeed. And the helmet. Which you can't get anywhere in this game as far as I know. That is a totally unique helmet to this character. Ah yes, that's more like it, the Zeed I know. This costume is absolutely perfect. You should follow this young man's lead and make your Zeed's outfit more like his. It's because it's Zeed himself, I bet. Wait, Zeed isn't actually wearing Dark Knight stuff. But this is the Zeed, right? You there. I'm enlisting you into our little show. Come up on the stage. Yes, you. Come on. Being asked to participate in such a wonderful show is quite an honor. Get your rear in gear. I just came in to talk to Ogby. Of course, what Ogby thinks of your outfit is quite important indeed, so take the stage to hear what he thinks of your getup. Yeah, I guess the other one is got the same character model as Zed, but not the... I guess he doesn't wear Dark Knight AF. Maybe Zed 2 does? Ogby, I'd really prefer to talk to someplace quieter. He probably has some official business to take care of. So, judges, what do you think about this magnificent Zed costume? I don't think I've ever seen a more impressive Zed. Everything is just as it should be. The way you walk, the way you talk. It's uncannily close to the real thing. Whatever you did to get such wonderful equipment, it's absolutely marvelous. I don't think the real Zed is supposed to be in Bastok right now. Why, even Ogby is fooled by the realism that our newest contestant exudes. It's spectacular. Why, Zed-like, I think our judges are beyond impressed by the extent of your efforts. What the heck is going on? It's like you're actually him. Well, I'd love to be able to chit-chat with you more, Zed-like. We've got some more contestants to get through. Without further ado, our next challenger is Naboo Lite, which is me. Look at this perfect outfit. Why, this costume is the end-all of costumes. Look at how it positively gleams with radiance. I bet our maven of fashion Bridget is brimming with pride at how you've really helped bring the show together. I'm quite impressed at how you've made Naboo Lite really come to life. Yes, it's astounding. Perhaps it's because you share a bond as adventurers. Okay, Chocobo, you lose her. That's odd. I've only heard stories of the guards that, I've only heard stories from the guards that, you know, forget as anything. There's a Naboo Lite fan club. Hello, I'm Ro Lite, here on behalf of my mother. Mr. Adventurer, thanks for doing so well. Thank you, now eat your cookies. That's right, everyone. Looks like our cute little friend is done for now. Big round of applause. This is a long cutscene. Did a great job. I just chose the easiest one. Still tallying up the judges' score, so hang on a little bit longer. I didn't win. The real Zed probably won. Maybe I just missed it, but I feel like the guy who was Azima might have been... What's his face? Matt's rival, Deeganhard. Have to head out myself. See you shortly. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Bridget. Hey, there's the Naboo Lite right there. Let's see, do I really look like her? Oh, she needs some help. What do you need? I won't to give your copper ring to my daughter as a present. I can only give my paws on a fire crystal. Oh. Okay. So I have to make the ring for you? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if I have enough skill for that. Let's see. Well, it's level 1 synth, so whatever. Okay, Bridget, what do we get? Well, look who it is. I'm impressed. And even a little bit surprised at how much you helped my show become a rousing success. You must be dying to know what the final score was, no doubt, and I've got some information in hand right now. Your score reflects not only authenticity of the outfit, but also how much you were able to get the crowd's blood pumping. Let's see how you did. You placed 2 out of however many contestants we had. Pretty good. You're welcome, Bridget. Don't worry, I intended to fulfill my promise. I've got the perfect disguise that'll fool the most astute of goblins. But a picture is worth 1,000 words. Hold on just a moment. Well, that's one way to do it. Why, with such a wonderful goblin outfit, there's no way they can be targeted. Okay, well, good for you. 20,000 gil. Alright, so next is speak to Goomba in Bastok Mines for a cutscene. Do I need to do anything else on a random weird job? I don't think so. So, I will go change jobs back to Thief, rest up to get my speedy shoes going on, and I will be right back with you through the magic of the internet. Okay. And here I am. Goodbye. Mr. Adventurer, you remember our friend Raybrim, right? The Galkan child in the unforgettable goblin getup. Of course. Oh good, I'm glad to hear that your mind is sound. I've got some news on the black-clad goblin that was threatening him. Evidently we've been able to learn where the menace was headed next. Cornelia asked the Mithril Musketeers for their help in tracking the beastmen down, and I'm pleased to report they agreed to aid us. Goomba, I'm back. Oh look, who's with you? Indy plays games. Your timing is impeccable, as always. I wanted to share this with the both of you. Iron Eater, if you would. How can I say no to that face? We Mithril Musketeers have worked tirelessly to gather information on your little goblin problem. While we haven't identified who exactly the little beastie is, we do know that the strange goblin was seen flitting about the markets, darting from shadow to shadow in an attempt to avoid detection. I would imagine a goblin dressed up in black from head to toe would arouse some amount of suspicion. Aye, and surely we would have heard more reports if the beast had moved via ordinary means, but his modes of transportation are a bit more arcane, which would explain why he is able to avoid most detection in search of Raybrim. The good news is that Bridget's disguise seems to be working because Raybrim remains unharmed. In fact, that's why we have any information at all. The goblin must be getting desperate and resorting to more overt means of trickery, tracking his quarry. And just now we got word that someone matching his description was spotted in Koroloka Tunnel. That's great news. Is it really? I mean, we haven't exactly stopped his advance. Fear not, we have no intention of letting him walk. In fact, we've ordered Naji to go after him post haste. And by we, I mean Mithril blah blah blah. And by we. And by we, I mean Mithril Musketeers. Miss Cornelia, you are to remain within the city walls. You're going to let Naji take the lead and make me stay here? No way, I've got to see this through to its conclusion. Something tells me this isn't the conclusion. While I share your distaste at letting Naji run point, he is a Mithril Musketeer, unreliable though he may be. Still, I agree that it couldn't hurt to send backup of some sort. Adventurer, I'd wager you'd be more willing to volunteer. What a splendid idea. Of course I am. Anytime you need something killed, it's me you ask. Most assuredly, we've got to let Raybrim know that we will do anything to ensure his safety. We're counting on you, Andy Plays Games. Alright. There's the stalagmite. Do you all know the difference between a stalactite and a stalagmite? Stalagmites are... They look like this here on the ground. They grow up from the ground. Stalactites are the ones that hang from the ceiling. I remember them. I remember the difference between them because in order to hang from the ceiling and not break off, you have to hold on tight. So they're stalactites, and these are stalagmites. So, there you go. Interact with the stalagmite. Interact again to begin the fight. Okay, here's Naji. Naji, you're not hiding very well. You're basically completely visible to this, whatever this thing is. What do you call these things? That's a goblin and a... What do you call this type of mandragora? It's a certain name. I forget the name. But this is a meeble, also. The purple guy's a meeble. We found your goblin. But it turns out he's got some friends. There's a meeble and a mandragora. A rather stylish mandragora, for the lack of a better word. What are those called? There's a different name for them, for the watermelon ones. Who's there? I know you're a bit jumpy, but please get a hold of yourself. Raybrim, what are you doing here? There's no place for children. I'm the one who's being hunted down, so I would say it's only natural for me to be curious as to the reasons. Ah, so you're Raybrim then. This explains why. But not the how. There's something more to this Raybrim. Well, count my goppy stars. How nice you come sneaking up on us. That's a cool-ass sword right there. That's a different color model to the Ragnarok. Goblin with a great sword, though. It's interesting. The Gloom Phantom. Magbihu and Dazbog. A group of the Destiny Destroyers. Oh. They want to destroy someone's destiny? Slice you to ribbons. Okay. So, let me get myself a trust or two. I'm just going to go a tank. And a white mage, just for safety. And to get my, I don't know what this is like. Maybe this is gonna be hard. I don't know. Looks like the Phantom does magic bursting and stuff, and the Meeble can magic burst too. Sorry, the Phantom does skill chaining, and the Meeble does magic bursting. So. Whatever, let's just go. Okay, get some hate on that one. Let me steal from Magbehu. So anything that the Archangel here does to me will be on that hate list. The Mug. The Black Mage here. Get on that hate list. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm a thief, aren't I? Should probably do thiefy things. What am I doing? Did I not use sneak attack? Sneak attack. There we go. $10,000, not bad, not bad. Okay, more Rudras. I'm not worried about a different weapon, different sub-weapon, since after another video or two I will be on my main character. Skill chaining on Archangel EV. Oh, shit. Okay, okay, okay. Well, alright then. I guess I'm gonna be creative here. This guy was no joke. I'm not getting hit a ton. Except for spells, which I can't really avoid as Thief. So I just gotta figure something out. Flash, that's no good. I guess gotta hope that Aparuru keeps me alive. I could despoil. Okay, that does work on not despoil, collaborator and accomplice. That work. I wasn't sure if that works on trusts or not. Obviously, yes, it does. Not too big a deal. I'll be fine. What? Did you heal yourself for 2,000? 4,000. What the hell? Bihu's Blessing. I want that spell for Blue Mage. Really? You serious right now? You serious right now? Alright, I'm taking out this Black Mage. Maybe I don't want to get much TP. Don't really have many other options though. Alright, so Mag Bihu better not start healing this guy. 10 minutes left. More damage than that. Accuracy is plenty. Need a a little bit more damage. Strength. I got like very little to work with here. No damage? What did he use? 0. Can I just spoil whatever that buff is? Nothing. It's just a stone skin of some kind. Okay, there's a little more damage there. Okay, we're back, we're back. This is some sort of strong stone skin there. Rushing assault. Aparuru's got me covered though. I'm gonna do some more. Keeping Aparuru low on the enemy here. My damage is not impressive. I should have called a whole team. Oh well. I'll get through it if I have enough time. Hopefully this Mag Bihu is using a spell. Dagbog's Dirge. Where's that? Damage and not sure what else. Hoping maybe this Mag Bihu is using that ability as it looks like it was an ability, not a spell. Maybe. I want to maybe run out of MP or else it's gonna just keep healing himself. Puncturing Frenzy, but misses Andy. Good thing I at least brought a tank. Dagbog's Frenzy. What did he do? What did he do? Attacks weakened. Defense weakened. Ultra Storm on Bihu. More Ultras on Bihu. Might have been a smart way to go. TP on the Black Mage while doing weapon skills on the White Mage here, just to not give it TP so it doesn't use its move. See, that's strong. Bihu Blessing. Mag Bihu's Blessing. It's strong. 8,500 heal. Come on. It's gotta be a TP move. Definitely a mage, it's using shell. As soon as I get him down to 25%, he's going to use his TP as soon as he gets it. Which means this could be 5 minutes left. 22%, Ultra Storm, Headbutt, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Keep using the Headbutt. Some extra damage, Berserk, War Cry, Aggressor, no big deal. Come on, just don't TP with that move, and 7%, 7%. as soon as I can. Don't heal, don't heal. Scream. Okay, there's your TP move. Gotcha. Whew. Whew. Okay. It shouldn't have been that hard, but it was. I mean, it wasn't that hard, just annoying. Alright. Interact with the stalagmite again. Completing the fight for cutscene. Thanks for your help, Naji. You did nothing. You know, play fair. Myrrh, curses. Don't be so lucky next time. Yeah, I've heard that all before. You'll pay for what you've done under the heavy hand of the Bastakan justice. And you will spit out who you are and why you're going after an innocent child. Egg. 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 I smell the egg. They're after an egg. What egg? I know you hiding the egg. Egg. Did you bring me an egg sandwich or something, Raven? Apparently I get egg sandwiches at the end of this quest. No, they be talking about this. When I awoke from my rebirth, I looked down to see an eggshell-like object in the palm of my hand. I'm more than happy to part with it, seeing as it's important to you. Okay, I guess they just wanted this egg. They've got the egg. Was that really a good idea? It's an easy sacrifice if it'll get them to leave me alone. And I've had a bad feeling about that eggshell ever since I laid eyes on it. Well, if they want the egg and they're bad guys, you probably shouldn't give them the egg. Where did you get it? Tell us now. You weren't listening. Obviously, he woke up with the egg in his hand. Hang on, it's all coming back to me. I was at the base of the large mountain, shrouded in incredible darkness. A large mountain, like a volcano or something? Could that be perhaps Ifrit's cauldron? But you said you had it when you were reborn. You mean you came to on a volcano? Yikes. Reborn. I remember the sweltering heat beating down on my shoulders. I passed through this tunnel and made my way to Bastok. Passed through this tunnel and made his way to Bastok. So, was it a great mountain in Altepa somewhere? That central mountain, that big hill thing in the mountain in the middle of West Altepa? All by yourself? Because this is a different island completely as than Elshima, which is where Ifrit's cauldron is. The bad thing hatched? Zepwell, Tailkeeper knows. Could it be my memories from before my rebirth? Zepwell Island. Which one is Zepwell Island? Is that this one? I'm not sure. No more talking and bye-bye. Get your butts back here. I'm finally free, both of my pursuers and that dreadful goblin getup. Maybe I can finally be a normal Gulkin child. Andy plays games, you have my gratitude. I know Goomba and Cornelia went above and beyond to keep me safe, but I'll be sure to show them my appreciation as well. I don't read so good. I'll head back to Bastok, and it feels good to do something without fear. Okay, I'll head back to Bastock too because I want my reward. I will warp. And through the magic of the internet. Just waiting for it to engage. And there we go. I'm back with the magic. Turn to Goomba for cutscene and reward. Rebim has filled us with what happened. You have my sincere thanks. But Gloom Phantom, eh? What a straightforward moniker. And the three of them call themselves the Destiny Destroyers. Well, at least their naming sense is on point. I've known Beastmen to be a bit odd, but an egg hunt, something tells me they don't simply want initial eggs. And he plays games. I heard that everything went well. You're just the person I wanted to see, too. There's something I don't quite understand. Cornelia, did something happen? Well, it's about Naji. He hasn't returned to file his report, and, well, it's past time to make his way back to the city. He went after the three. The three? You mean the goblin and his friends? While his desire to get to the heart of the matter is commendable, that doesn't change the fact that he left Gulkin's child behind. Nor did he send word back of his intentions. I hope everything's okay. What if he was hurt or captured? No, others have already reported seeing him back in the city with no apparent injuries. Until he reports in, I suppose I'll have to ask you, Goomba, to get the full story from Rayrim. Of course, I'll get him right away. When he plays games, there's something that's been bothering me. What's the deal with that egg, or eggshell, I suppose? Egg sandwich? Gulkin Rebirth? No idea. Gulkin Rebirth, perhaps? The journey of Gulkin Rebirth. Do they come from eggs? I wish I knew more about it, but Goomba practically had my high the last time I asked him about his own journey. Cornelia, that conclusion we came to is that the goblin wasn't after the eggshell itself, but rather the whole egg. They were trailing Raybrim because they caught the scent of it, but what they found was just a shell of what they thought it would be. Literally. That's the lamest pun I've ever heard. Yes, thank you, Cornelia. Thank you. I couldn't resist. Perhaps that mystery will have to wait for later, and we'll have to content ourselves with Raybrim's freedom. You're right. Andy Plays Games. We'll let you know if we hear anything else. As will the Mithril Musketeers. Naji's heart is in the right place. I'd like to give you something other than just platitudes for your efforts. I will take some Mets mix and 12 omelet sandwiches, please. Me too. It's a special recipe favored by my extended family. Until next time. Hey, look, that's exactly what I wanted. A Mets mix. Now, this Mets mix here, powerful potion brewed by Matt, slightly increases job potential. I am wondering if I can send that to a character on my same account. So I will try that. And the omelet sandwiches are a good, pretty decent paladin, or at least low-level tanking job food. Amenity 4, defense, accuracy, vitality, mind, HP. That's actually quite good. So, this quest here is mission 1-4. It ends the part 1 of all of these missions. And it also ends this video. But before I do that, I will go to my home point here, or go to my home house and see if I can send my main character to Matt's Mix. Because getting job points on mules, and I have plenty to get on my main character, that's the most ideal. So let me test that out quick. If not, I will use it on this character, and it'll just kind of be there. So, my main character is Raphael X. Can I send the Matt's Mix? I cannot. I can send omelet sandwiches, though. Am I going to be needing to tank anything? I don't know. Chances are I will simply call a trust if I need to tank something. But whatever, I will leave this episode as that. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time for part 2, which is 2.1 through 2.5 on this character. And after that, I'll be on my main character, Raphael X. So thank you for watching. See you next time.